The elderly woman was smearing oil on the giant stone when, unexpectedly, it suddenly slid, landing squarely on her waist. The slaves nearby were terrified at the sight, their screams rising in panic after panic. Yet the massive stone showed no mercy and continued its relentless descent. Seeing this, the old man's companions rushed to the overseer, pleading with him to stop the work. But the overseer remained cold and indifferent, ignoring their cries and showing no concern for the elderly woman's safety. At this critical moment, young Emma threw herself forward recklessly, trying to pull the old man out of danger. But despite her courage, her strength was no match for the stone, and her efforts were in vain. As tragedy seemed inevitable, the sculptor Daniel stepped forward. Sliding quickly down the rope, he swung his fists at the overseer without hesitation, forcing everyone to halt their work. However, Daniel was immediately captured because of his actions. The terrified elderly woman quickly instructed Emma to seek the aid of Prince Moses. Upon hearing the news, Prince Moses rushed to the scene. With his authority and prestige, he rescued the elderly woman from the brink of death. Moses' act of mercy deeply moved Daniel, giving him the courage to reveal to the prince the long-standing suffering and starvation the slaves had endured. Upon hearing this, Prince Moses was outraged at the overseer's cruelty. He decisively ordered that all the slaves be allowed to go to the high priest's granary to collect wheat. But this act of kindness was maliciously misrepresented by Prince Rancy. He slandered Moses to Pharaoh, claiming that Moses had distributed food without authorization, violating royal protocol. Rancy went further, stoking Pharaoh's long-held doubts. If the slaves revered Prince Moses as a god, might he one day incite them to rebel, shaking the very foundation of Pharaoh's rule? At this time, Prince Moses was fully dedicated to the grand construction of the new city. Thoughtful and strategic, he carefully planned every detail, and once all preparations were complete, he issued the mobilization order. The slaves responded enthusiastically, swinging their hammers and throwing themselves wholeheartedly into the work. Through the combined efforts of 2,000 slaves, a monument celebrating Pharaoh's coronation was finally completed. This monument not only praised Pharaoh's achievements, but also testified to Prince Moses' extraordinary leadership and the tireless labor of the slaves.